Welcome, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for July. How you guys doing? I really miss recording these Mondays. I have been a little bit MIA due to some, personal situations, but I am definitely ready to jump back into them, and I hope you guys are ready too. You're still here, and I appreciate that. So, Taurus, I am sensing definitely for you guys that there might be a little bit of a push and pull energy going on. Um, I kept hearing like the song Chandelier, basically, and I felt like that inner rebel side, coming out from you guys. It's like I kind of just want to do something crazy, go outside my comfort zone, just travel or do some different move. Um, explore something. I want to change all of this and I want to do something different. But then at the same time, there's also this really like this collective, you're surrounding and people sort of wanting to connect with you and you kind of want to connect with them. There's some projects going on that need to be finished, in combination with other people. There's like a family thing is going on or anything in that direction that needs your attention, needs your focus. And there's this, like I said, it goes back and forth. It's like an internal thing. But I'm sensing that you might surprise yourself this month, and definitely in July, because the cardinal energy is there for you to get a little bit unstuck, because I'm sensing that stubbornness is not really going to serve you in the month of July. I'm not saying that you shouldn't or you should be anything else that you are or that you feel like. I'm just saying it's not going to serve you that much. So getting outside your comfort zone to allow the universe basically and events and people around you to show you that there are other sides of you that might need some nurturing, that could actually provide some inspiration and motivation and some, you know, newness. And newness is not always the way that you view it, the way that you have envisioned, because you got a lot of envisions, you got a lot of long-term and short-term goals, and I totally understand. But there is benefit in allowing things to get shaken up a little bit, and you might actually surprise yourself because it's also another side of you. um, so yeah, that's something that I'm sensing for the month of July. Let July surprise you here and there. Surprise yourself. Sometimes you think like it has to be grand and great and the change and the move or whatever needs to be grand, but it can also hide in the small things and it can have like a really big ripple effect. So let's see what's coming up. Wow, the moon, exactly. The moon. Let it surprise you. Let it come forward in divine timing. Let it show itself to you. Be open and just hold some space for some truths, to come forward, maybe towards you, maybe it comes from inside and so it out. But it is all about holding some space, not overly micromanaging anything at this moment in time. And, good things can grow there. Beautiful things can come there. Okay, so I'm feeling like there's this energy around communication. So communicating in a different way is it's definitely part of that package deal. It's communication towards yourself, allowing yourself to breathe a little bit, to not be perfect or to always have it all handled by yourself. It's okay to be open for other people to help you or to give you some insights. But here, the Hangman and the Nine of Pentacles, there's no doubt that you can do it yourself. Okay, you have the ability to definitely build entire empires just with your own two hands, and your own mind, and building it and your own tools. But there's something beyond building an empire. There's this magic to it. I don't know if you guys can watch that movie. I think it's Encanto. I believe it's Encanto, something like that. It's about this magical home, right? And I'm not going to give any spoiler alerts. I'm just saying there may or may not be a build of a house, and that's built with your own two hands and everything. And yes, it's beautiful, and it will hold the, serve the family, and everyone can move in. But then there's this extra magic around it that can be added to that home. And that is because, it's connected to the community. It's about coming together with multiple people and doing that. And then there's this last magical touch. And that's an energy that I'm sensing that, yes, like I said, there's no doubt about the fact that you're able to build this beautiful, house, and then have this garden and have everything flourishing and everything, serving, more than enough basically in your garden to feed you and feed people around you and all of the things. But then there's this higher perspective that comes from that. And that's that magical ingredient that I'm sensing that July will offer you. It will show itself, okay? Because the moon shows itself, but it mirrors something back to you. And if you're willing to pick up on that energy or not is up to you. It's about how open you are. But you will feel some resistance towards, if you choose the stubbornness, if you still choose the other way, like I know what's best, or I know I've been doing it like this. And yes, 100% you got that. Like you can do it that way. But there's something else offered that you can get if you're choosing to just do it by yourself. And it takes time. It takes time to get reused to that, or it takes time to trust that you're opening up. Because what if you decide you actually really like it, and what if you end up not being able to, be happy without it? And then it actually isn't, depending on how hard you work and how much time and energy you put into it. It's actually a collective thing, and that's not a comfortable space to be at for you, Taurus. I understand that. Because you feel vulnerable in that position. But then that might be the key. It's your vulnerability that shows your greatest strength. And like I said, beautiful things grow inside your comfort zone. And the comfort zone is not the most comfort. It's not the most, lazy state. There's a lot of work involved. But it's about feeling a level of comfort, about knowing what your abilities are and what you're able to build. And then you do it. And there's comfort in knowing that I get to the end goal because I know myself, I know my ability, so I can build this, I can do this by myself. And then I have that. Then it misses a little bit of that magic. Okay, so good. It's good. Nothing negative about this reading at all. It's just that work, Okay, what else? Once we understand that, you see, there's just so much more beneath the surface that can come in. 9 of Pentacles, beautiful. 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 4. Guidance of the angels are coming true. With the King of Wands and the King, it's the 4 and the 4 and the King and the King. Beautiful. The King of Wands and the King of Pentacles, you see? You end up on the same throne, but you have that more, how to say, just that little extra ingredient. Like you can create certain dishes, and you can eat it and you have the right ingredients, but then there's always like this little extra spice, a little bit extra, whatever, black pepper or some chili or some 4 season spices or something, that if you added a little bit of that, it just gives that extra kick, and it's just that much better. And that's an energy that I'm feeling. You're capable of definitely having the throne, having the things you want, but then there's this extra energy that comes in. It might actually come through a Leo person. Not always your most favorite. It's like you guys can have really like a love-hate relationship with the way and being of a Leo, you know. Like I said, also really love, admiring, and all of that. But then there's also this energy of like, I'm uncomfortable with how comfortable you are with just doing you in that way. Like, how are you so comfortable? Like, I'm uncomfortable with that. You know, there's an energy that I'm sensing. Like you can appreciate it, but at the same time it just makes you feel uncomfortable. So I'm sensing that's an energy, but yet it has stuff to offer. It has stuff to offer. And if you're opening for that and not having any judgment towards it, because it's within you as well. Calling up on that energy. With the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, you're receiving external energy. And you want to hold on a little bit of not wanting to need it, not wanting to. It really has something to do. And this is a deeper reading, so I'm not necessarily reading for the surface. It really is what's happening beneath the surface, because the moon came out as the first. So we kind of have to talk about what's really going on beneath. I'm not judging you. You don't need to like say yay or nay to whatever I'm saying. It's about you to inflect that within yourself. If you've overcame that, or if you are maybe beneath the surface are actually struggling with that. With the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, it's like, if you come from a space, and I'm going to put it that way, if you're coming from a space of sort of a place of solitude, you building the things for yourself and all of that, and now you're being kind of thrown back into more of a community situation, there's this space of you wants to hold on and not needing or not, necessarily receiving anything from that you know when you go back into solitude you can't give to yourself. You don't know what you miss until it's gone, but you also don't know what it is until it's here, So the Four of Wands, definitely seeing that you're opening up your energy way more towards it, but the Eight of Swords is still here with the Two of Wands. Yeah, you just want to go back into your show. Yeah, that's that July, Cancer season energy. You just kind of want to retreat. You want to go back into your show. It's like, you go back and forth. It's in your mind. Like, I kind of just want to retreat. I kind of just want to go back. I kind of don't want to deal with this. I don't really need this. It's going back and forth. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that for what it is. If it doesn't resonate, it's totally fine. But for some of you, it definitely will resonate. And I just needed to get it out. Okay, let's move forward. What else is coming through? You have the Judgment and the Two of Cups. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Two of Cups. Okay, so if you are in a situation where you just have like a newborn, or between you and your partner, there needs to be some space for the one-on-one. Okay, like the one-on-one connection. Go out to a restaurant together, have a date night, do something you used to do before you became parents, or it's just you might actually be a single dad or a single mom, and now it's like just to open up also to embrace your your existence outside motherhood, outside fatherhood. This could be one sec. Once again, it's this. I don't know who this Leo is, but for some of you, there's a Leo that's lurking, and it's just an energy I keep on sensing. Okay, so I don't know who that Leo is. I'm just letting you know. If it doesn't apply, don't try to make it fit. Okay. Okay, so with the Page of Pentacles, yeah, you're investing into maybe a new relationship, or trying to rekindle something, trying to rebuild, trying to make this new thing work. Like I said, maybe something changed in an existing relationship, and now you kind of sort of are trying to make it work. But make sure that it's not just only about the new situation. It's also important to connect to the partnership or the friendship or whatever. It could be you having something in your life, a new job, a new thing, and now, it also needs to be space for the friend that, friendship that you have, or like I said, going on a date, getting outside your norm, basically. That's what I'm feeling. Some of you really are resistant towards that. But that's okay. That's normal. With the King of Swords as well. You cannot micromanage this transformation, okay? You just can't. Queen of Cups. That's a better energy. Now, that's what I like. Okay, so maybe you are connecting to an air sign or a water sign. But overall, I'm just feeling that you can approach this connection from your masculine energy. Even if you are a man and you're dating a woman, or you are a man dating a man, this needs to come from your feminine, okay? From a nurturing space, nurturing connections, taking it easy, not try to micromanage things or put too much expectations on it. It's just let it be, let it as is, let it just fill you up. If it feels good, you have a nice night, carry that energy, take that energy in. And that will definitely work, because the Eight of Wands coming from the heart, the moment that you guys reconnect in that way, either with yourself, a part of yourself, or with a person, it flows. It just flows so good. It flows so natural. It comes right at you. So just looking through things from a place of love, from a filter of love, and approaching things with patience and with care and nurturing, whether it's for yourself or it's towards the other person. Oh, it will just flow, and you don't have anything to worry about. The communication is key this month, okay? Really is key. Page of Cups. Everything just wants to come out in reverse. Page of Swords with the Two of Pentacles. There's a lot of page energy coming in. You almost have all the pages. Let me see. Yeah, the only thing you're missing is the Page of Wands. But it's about being a beginner again. And it really is about new things. Starting again. Opening up towards the new. Not trying to put too much expectations on it. But also not on yourself. But I'm seeing things flowing in for you. You're getting outside a comfort zone that have served you, and once again, you can always go back there, but you might as well give yourself a shot outside of it, because like I said, it might be just some magic that be able to add to it. Here we go. Lady Venus. Yep, told you that feminine energy is key. You have downloads and understanding. Trust is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Okay, so you will have that insight. If you step into this space, we allow things to flow naturally between you and other people, between you and a part of yourself, with new goals, with things you would like to see changed. All of those things, if you allow it to flow in naturally, trust your intuitive wisdom, because like I said, with the moon, it is a highly intuitive energy at this time. We're dealing with the ruler, like the season of the moon. Okay? Cancer season is around the corner. In July, it's Cancer season. Cancer is ruled by the moon. It's just a lot of intuitive energy. It's that intuitive energy. You can't, from this space, you can't attract it. It's gonna fit, but it doesn't necessarily make sense. It's about how things make you feel on a deeper level. If it rings true, if it makes sense, and if things are coming to you, your insights, you might feel completely different on the beginning of July and the end of the July about a situation, if you allow it, because then you're getting closer to the truth. You're not holding on. You're allowing things to coexist with one another, and that's good. You don't have to do a 100% transformation in order to move forward. It's just simply about allowing certain things to come in a little bit, to show you something, to enlighten something within you, so you can receive that blessing. That's where it's about, Taurus. It's about you receiving the blessing from that you deserve. And maybe right now I'm not searching for, because yeah, like I said, you have the ability to do all of that. You can do it that way, but the level of fulfillment will be so much deeper, so much grander, if you allow that little door to stay open and for things to come in. It won't distract you, and even if it feels like a distraction, it still is definitely actually something very helpful. All right, so take time with the healing, take time with allowing things to settle in, and just open up yourself towards other people and their heart, and also your own. Okay? I'm going to stop now because I can continue, but I have a lot of more readings to do for this month. I love you so much, Taurus. I will be back soon. If it connected to you, please hit the like button. No pressure at all. I will be back soon. Bye, guys. Bye.